let's work on our next exercise. And for this exercise, we're going to be looking at the use of the lasso selection tool. So we're going to be using the lasso tool on the carrot. So the first thing we're going to do, again, is zoom in on the carrot as close as we can get. So I'm going to use Command plus on my keyboard to zoom in to the carrot. It's a little too close. All right, and then you go ahead and choose your lasso tool. If you can't find it in your toolbar, you can hit the L key on your keyboard for lasso, and it looks like a little lasso. Other tools underneath the lasso tool are the polygonal lasso tool and the magnetic lasso tool. So just keep that in your wheelhouse. But for now, we're going to use the lasso tool. So the lasso tool is kind of wild, like a lasso. It's purely based on how close you are able to outline the object. So it's very organic. It's not going to hug or do things automatically like some of the other selection tools that we've been using in previous exercises. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start in the lower left corner of this carrot, and I'm going to just slowly, the best of my ability, outline using my mouse the carrot. And it's going to be a little sloppy, but I'll show you how you can go in and fix it. So just quickly using my mouse, I'm going to outline the carrot and not worry too much about any errors. You want to connect to the start of the selection to end your selection. And once you do that, you're going to see the little marching ants, as they like to call it, that shows the selection. And here's where it gets fun. I still have my lasso tool selected, but what you can do is you can hold down the Option key on your keyboard to subtract from your selection. So I'm going to currently hit my Option key on my keyboard, and you'll notice that you'll see a little lasso icon and a minus sign, which means I'm going to subtract. So I'm going to subtract using my lasso tool to this part where it kind of went outside the carrot. And then if I want to add to my selection, I can hit the Shift key on my keyboard. So say I want to be really crazy and grab that part or this part. And maybe I missed a little bit right here. I want to go back in and add to. So you're able to add and subtract using the Shift and Option keys if you want to get really crazy and be really specific. So I'm going to take this part away. But for the most part, I'm fairly happy with this selection. And again, what we're going to do is we're going to do zoom out really quick using Command minus. I'm going to use my space bar to recenter my image. I'm going to do an edit copy of my carrot selection. Oops. So it says, cannot complete the copy command because the selection area is empty. You might get this a lot too. And the reason why I'm getting this error message is because I'm currently on my lettuce layer, and the lettuce layer only contains the lettuce. So I need to make sure I grab my original layer and highlight it in my layers panel. So now I'm able to grab those pixels because this is where the carrot currently lives. All right, so let's try that again. Edit, copy the carrot, edit, paste my carrot onto its own layer. So you'll see here's my new carrot layer with just my carrot. And I'm going to type in carrot. Remember how to spell it. And I'm going to grab my move tool, my toolbar, and I'm going to magically grab that carrot selection. Let's quickly practice using the rotate tool. To rotate this carrot, I'm going to go to Edit, Transform, Rotate. So take a minute to memorize that path. Edit, Transform, Rotate. This box is going to appear around my carrot, and I'm going to go ahead and rotate my carrot a little bit. You can either hit Return to confirm the rotation on your keyboard, or there's this little checkbox up here in the Rotate command that confirms my rotate transformation. So I've rotated my carrot, and I'm going to move it here in between my tomatoes and my olives on the cutting board. Go ahead and make sure you do a file, save, We want to save our work and keep this open for the next exercise.